This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The 2015 Pure Silk Bahamas LPGA Classic came to a close yesterday at the Ocean Club Golf Course on Paradise Island, and what a finish it was. Sudden death was needed to decide a champion, and when all the dust settled, it would be Se Young Kim sinking a birdie on the first playoff hole to hold off Sun Young Yu and fellow rookie Arya Jutanagarn to capture the title at 14 under par. Now, our Charles Fisher paid a visit to the course earlier today as the cleanup was already underway.
Yes, Johnny, workers were busy here at the Ocean Club Golf Course today, breaking down what's been a week of great fun and golfing. General Manager Robbie Lemming of the Ocean Club. And Robbie, your crew pulled it off once again this year.
Yeah, we were really excited how things turned out. We were a little bit challenged with the weather again on Thursday. Brought us a little challenge, but not quite like it was in 2013. So we were challenged with the scheduling, and we were able to push some days and really get a lot of golf in on the good weather days. So a lot of the players played 27 holes on both Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to really get the tournament in.
And despite the weather, the course stayed true to form.
Thankfully, the rain on Thursday actually helped us out a little bit, and it was really good for the conditions. So it shined on television. It was really good.
Now, this is the background work that most people don't get to see. Workers, how long is this going to take now?
Breakdown actually goes a lot quicker than setup. We generally will be done with breakdown in about 7 days. So we're excited to get our course back to normal, but obviously it was a great show for us and also the islands of the Bahamas.
What is the reaction now from the golfing world about this year's tournament?
Once again, the girls are so excited about coming here, and this weekend the weather in the U.S. was not very good. New York, Boston, everybody was under snow, so hopefully they were looking at the television wanting to come down to the Bahamas. So again, it's a 4-day commercial for the Bahamas.
Looking forward now to next year?
Absolutely. Tourism verbally committed to another 3 years last night, so we're excited about that and excited about the opportunity of showcasing the Ocean Club, Atlantis, and the Bahamas.
Thanks a lot, Robbie Lemming, for joining us here in the evening newscast. The Ocean Club Golf Course once again pulling off a successful LPGA Pure Silk Classic.
The Star Performers Track and Field Classic took place on Saturday at the original Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Our Kelsey Johnson was there.
Despite the windy conditions on the weekend, a number of athletes were able to qualify for upcoming regional and international track and field meets this year. Leading the list of qualifiers was Ryan Ingram, who surpassed the standards for the Pan American Games. Ingram bowed out of the men's high jump competition with a clearance of 2.20 meters or 7 feet 2.5 inches. He will need to clear 2.28 meters or better to book a spot on this year's IAAF World Championship squad.
It always feels good to open up my season up. So I'm more comfortable and more, my mind is clear, so I always feel good.
What can we expect from you for the remainder of the year?
Maybe a national record, that's my main goal. I could go to any meeting just say, I feel like setting a national record, so that's my mindset.
How far away from you from that record?
I'm not too far. I attempted in practice, so I'm pretty confident that I could get it.
Both Ingram and Laquan Nen are members of Leap of Faith Track and Field Club. Nen qualified for 3 meets in the high jump and long jump this weekend. He met the qualifying standards for the triple jump event for the Carifta Games at a previous meet.
Laquan is one of those quiet storm athletes that just goes about doing what he is scheduled to do and on schedule. And I'm very, very pleased to see that it's bearing fruit.
The Star Trackers Club meet held on the weekend attracted more than 1,000 athletes. The feature race on the day was the Bahamas versus Jamaica in the women's 4x100 meters relay. The Bahamas won in a time of 47.18 seconds.
I just wanted to do all that I could do on the first leg, get out powerful and strong, and hand it off to Crystal the best way I could.
Was it a clean exchange between you two?
No, it wasn't. It was a little bubble, but that happens all the time. Most of the time, so you just have to make an adjustment. We sprint hurdlers, so we can do it. You just got to adjust to it, that's all.
My teammates, they give me a good start, so I have to carry it home to my other teammate.
All right, how was the exchange between y'all two?
We have some work to do, but it wasn't bad. It's our first time actually trying to get a 4x1, so I'm pleased with it.
I just wanted to be in front and just win it for the team.
All right, how was the race overall?
It was pretty good. Better than I expected, but it was really good.
The one-day meet was held at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
The 2015 Carifta Track and Field Championships continue to draw closer, and B3's president Mike Sands says for the most part the protocol for athletes to make the team remains the same.
We had to reevaluate where we were going with our program. Of course, I don't think anyone was overly pleased with our performance last year, notwithstanding some other issues that may have contributed to it. And the challenge really is for the coaches, the athletes, and the parents for us to raise our standard and raise our game. The standards have been set, the coaches are aware of it, the athletes are aware of it, the parents are aware of it, and we've taken the position that if you don't qualify, you don't go. And so, it's going out on a limb, but the coaches and the athletes, I think they all understand that they now have to be motivated to meet the qualifying standard. The qualifying standard, there's been no complaints except for one particular event that we're reviewing, that the statistician and the technical director have been reviewing. So the coaches, there were no complaints from the coaches about the standards, so that makes us feel good that the standards are challenging, but the standards are achievable. So at the end of the day, we're hoping to be able to take a full complement of athletes, but at the end of the day, we have to look at the qualifiers that will be making the team.
The Super Value Cybod Queens are continuing to make their presence felt in the Providence Women's Basketball Association's 2015 season. The Queens won an exciting ball game over the Johnson Truckers on Saturday night, 75-74, and Queens coach Wade Watson likes his team's chances moving forward.
With the acquisition of Melisha Peterson and Fernisha Moss, even though we lost Marby Dean, I still think we have an opportunity to go far. We have Danielle Poitier and Tracy Lewis and Didi Cunningham, who has been our perennial for a long time, along with LaTondra Brown, Winey. And we pick up one or two players who are willing to play a role, and hopefully they'll do what we need them to do, and we could go to the championship this year.
The Farmers Key Class C Regatta took place over the weekend in Exuma. Julian Gibson has a recap.
Benson Bullered, skippered by Buzzy Rule, simply dominated the Farmers Key Class C Regatta, winning the championship.
I just want to thank the Lord for giving me the health and strength to come down here, and I also want to thank the Farmers Key Association for inviting me here, but we're coming to our thing.
How tough it was out there in the weather conditions these 2 days?
It was very tough, very tough. We have a very young crew, there's sometimes fights on the water, and with the high wind, it's not easy, It's tough to train kids in this type of weather, but we pull it off.
H2O was right there, Lady Owners was right there. They made a couple of mistakes. Well, if you make a mistake with you can make you pay.
They were well experienced crew and very good boats, they were pretty more comfortable than us, but we hang in there and we managed to pull it off.
Are you the best skipper in this country right now, hands down?
I leave that for you to decide, Julian.
I think so. What you say? I think so.
I ain't getting in that. But I just want to. This race especially for hockey, who back there in D.C. in Washington D.C. We wish he was here. This is one for you, hockey. You can smile, man.
Now for the championship from Farmers Key, skipper Buzzy Rule will now concentrate on the National Family Island Regatta. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.